Today, we are testing the Holy Trinity to see which one is best. We are going to pit these three iconic supercars, I think they're hypercars, okay, hypercars, against each other in 5 different challenges, starting with the drag race. And if you are too young to remember when these cars came out, then please don't tell me. I already feel old enough as it is. And the Porsche 918 comes out on top in our first event, followed by the La Ferrari in second and the McLaren P1 in third. Now, before we get to our next event, let's go over how this challenge will work. 3 points will be awarded to the winner of each challenge, second place will receive 2 points, and third place will receive just 1. So let's throw the results from our first event up on the board. Our 5 challenges today will be a drag race, obviously, street circuit hot laps, Hot Wheels hot laps, a rally stage, and a danger sign. At the end, we'll tally up our score and crown our winner. Now, let's see those hot laps. And off we go. All of these cars have max S2 class tunes, by the way, and we'll be using the same tunes for every event for the sake of fairness. Alright, and it looks like the McLaren's getting off to a little bit of an early lead here, but they're all pretty close. Well, I shouldn't say that. The Ferrari and the Porsche are pretty close. The McLaren seems to be pulling away here. Oh, it was a little wide on that turn though. Ooh, and there's a wall tap for the Ferrari. Oh, the Porsche's looking kind of squirrely. The McLaren is looking nice and neat and tidy though through all these turns. Oh, there's a big wall tap for the Porsche. And across the line. Alright, next up we have our danger signs. We're all going to be starting from the exact same spot. And takeoff. Here we go. This is looking good. Oh, we landed on a car. New personal best, that's a good sign. Let's see how the Ferrari does. Feel like it should do well because it looks kind of like a plane. And takeoff. Here we go. Ooh, this thing is flying. And I think that might have been a little bit better. How will the McLaren stack up? It came in last in the drag race, so it may struggle here. And off we go. Flying, flying, flying. Ooh. That's ironic, because it actually looks like the McLaren came in last there. Alright. Hot Wheels hot laps. Here we go. This one should be interesting. So our trio of the Porsche 918 Spyder, the Ferrari, and the McLaren P1 released around the same time back in 2013-14, and as such are often referred to as the Holy Trinity because they pushed the bounds of hypercar design at the time, using cutting-edge hybrid technology to boost the performance of cars rather than make them more eco-friendly. Although they were a little more eco-friendly. It was an unofficial competition of who could produce the best one, and several famous motoring shows even pitted them against each other.
This week we are trying to find out which of the new breed of hybrid hypercars is the best.
So now we're following in their footsteps, although with some video game logic, and we'll see who comes out on top. And so far, it looks like the McLaren is out ahead yet again as we go through this fast sweeping section here. Yep, McLaren has a nice lead. Porsche has been looking a little unruly, but fast. However, as we approach the loop-de-loop here, the McLaren seems to be pulling away quite a bit. Looks like it's just going to be a battle for second and third here as we go through the loop-de-loop. McLaren's already basically exiting it before they even enter. Oh, another tap for the Porsche, and one for the Ferrari as well. McLaren just seems to be way more planted through these high-speed corners. Here we go, down to the finish. Oh boy, the McLaren looks like it pulled out a nice lead there. And across the line. Alright, the Rally Challenge. This one should throw a few wrenches in our challenge here. I have no idea which one is actually going to perform best here. But let's see. They all look pretty even through the first little section here as we get to the first hairpin. Yep, all pretty even Stevens. It actually looks like the Porsche's a little bit ahead. No, I lied. All still pretty neck and neck. The Ferrari takes the first split time in first, but it's still looking very close as we go through this next sequence of corners here. Yep, they're all looking very bouncy. Looks like the Ferrari has pulled out a little bit of a lead here, but neck and neck with the Porsche. McLaren is definitely falling behind. Let's see if it can make up some ground after dominating the Hot Wheels event. Here we go through the water, and the Ferrari is still out ahead. Looks to be pulling away just a little bit. Meanwhile, the McLaren seems to be falling behind. Here we go through what should be a fast section in a rally car, but looks like these cars are struggling just a little bit. Ferrari going off-road slightly. Oh, gotta slow it down for the turn here. Oh boy, is there an echo in here? Alright, and it looks like the Ferrari is starting to pull away. It's going to take this next split time ahead of the Porsche, and then the McLaren is close behind. Watch out for the chickens. Ooh, there's a tap for the Ferrari. And boy, this is going to be interesting. These things are definitely not meant for this. Oh boy, there's some wall taps. Yikes. Boy, these back ends are bouncing all over the place here. But the Ferrari is taking a nice little lead here. And the Porsche and McLaren are still neck and neck in second and third. Who's going to come out on top? Here we go, getting towards the last couple of turns here. Ferrari looking nice and clean. Porsche looking a little all over the place. McLaren doing McLaren things. And there we go. Ferrari first. Who's going to be second? Ooh. That was close there at the finish. Alrighty. In my hand, I have the results here, so let's see how they stacked up. In round 2, the hot laps, we had the P1 in first, followed by the Ferrari in second, and the Porsche 918 in third. For our danger sign in round 3, we had the Ferrari in first, followed by the Porsche 918 and the McLaren P1 in last. For our Hot Wheels challenge in round 4, the P1 came out on top, followed by the Porsche 918 and the Ferrari in last. And in our final challenge, the rally, the Ferrari came out on top, followed by the McLaren P1 and the Porsche 918 in third. All right, let's tally them up. Drum roll, please. In first with 11 points, the Ferrari La Ferrari. In second place with 10 points, the McLaren P1. And in third place with 9 points, the Porsche 918. That was a lot closer than I honestly expected. And if you'd like to see another challenge where we test these boys out bone stock, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, or not. Maybe go check out this one next, where I pit 5 ridiculous cars against a rally monster in the Ultimate Rally Challenge. Until next time, peace.